Where are we? Saturday 27th, 4 minutes to noon. At the bottom of Claydon Locks on the Oxford Canal. And we have been passed by another boat a few minutes ago, just as we were setting off, or just before we took the mooring lines in, so we're now going to be in a queue at the locks. Never mind. Of course, just getting the tyres in. It's actually quite peaceful here. We heard an owl last night. There is a train line not too far away that's Banbury, Leamington Spa, goes up to Manchester, but you don't really hear the trains that often because they're so frequent. The noise doesn't. No, it did die down. There's a few train horns, so there's obviously engineering works or something. Okay. Yeah.
That tyre's the one that hasn't got
the hole in it, and it's always the wettest one, isn't it?
Should have swapped that over for the one in the back.
This feels quite fast, but we are at tick over. Greased the stern gland, didn't you? That's why it feels quicker. The propeller's spinning faster.
I don't know that that's
That's what I'm claiming. It's silicone grease, so you had to take the greasing nipple off, and not the nipple, the what is it? The bung. Bolt. Thank you. We know that these locks are in, I'm going to say they're in lockdown. No, they're water management at the minute, so we are going to have to wait for boats to come down before we can go up. So we'll probably pause for filming as we go. Yeah. We'll have to walk forward. All right, careful. Yeah. Do you just want to pull her into a side and we'll hold her? And then we'll scoot up again. I don't know whether you can see from your elevated position up there, but the lock landing area is scalloped. Isn't ideal. Yep. Come on in. Right. Okay, I should really hold. Did you have the windlass out? Oh, there. Do you want me to hold it while you go up and see? Yeah.
Because I think there'll be another boat that comes down.
Yeah.
It's just the scraping sharp bits.
Yeah, it's not brilliant, is it? But then,
That's why you have no.
yeah.
You've got to take it off though before you go in.
Yes. Yeah. Must remember to take the tyre in before I head into the lock, otherwise I will lose it.
Definitely looks like there's another boat ready to come down.
That's all right. That's good. Well, he's up now, isn't he? Almost.
Yeah. They're still closed. Bow doors are closed.
Sorry, the bow door's closed.
Are still closed.
Yes. And we're going up, so I've got to watch the sill.
As mad as that statement seems, what I really want to avoid is scraping the front of the boat up the sill as the water rises.
Oh, there's another boat coming behind me. Keep waiting. But then we'll be in convoy. That is just the flow of water coming out the lock. That's pulled me back. And out she comes. All right, yep. Dancing on. We're being drifted back slightly then. We're doing the customary dance on the back deck, left and right, which is why we're wobbling a bit. Because I can't see the line of bricks on my side. Because it's all overgrown. I don't want to scrape too much. Well, I'm going to, so we'll have to get the old paint pot out later. In we go.
This is Lock 21 on the Oxford Canal, known as Claydon Bottom Lock. There are 5 locks on the Claydon Flight, with a total rise of 30 feet 6 inches, or in new money, it's 9.3 metres.
How was that? What? You're staying silent, you're not saying anything. It's not a silent movie, you know. Okay, clear. There's a notice by the side of the lock. I will read it in a minute or when we get up to that level. Okay, we're going up. It's a huge wave action, and it first throws you back, then it drags you all the way forward.
Yeah, which adding some more water in.
It doesn't help. It still dragged me all the way forward to smack the gate. I didn't want to scrape it all the way up the sill at the front. So they're just leaking. Yeah, they're leaking, aren't they? That's the it's it's just a mess of wires, isn't it, really? It's just mainly power and all the other, and just the audio stuff.
Is it like a continuous film of the whole trip? Or do you turn it on at
I've
different points?
turn it on and turn it off at different points. Sometimes we don't record at all. So we didn't record yesterday when we came down. We just thought we'd have a peaceful cruise, but today I thought, oh, I'll film it going back because it's
And what do you do with the film? Do you post
it's
it online?
friends, family. It goes online because I've got family. Well, I've got family overseas, so
Oh,
and
yeah.
they watch it. So yeah. Right, here we go.
Coming down.
No, I think we might have to wait and see what happens. Well, at the rate that gate is chucking water through it, it looks as though it could be empty in a minute. Oh. I bumped something, I don't know what I bumped. Now this pound looks a bit low. I like the way they've got a mooring bollard halfway up the wall.
Catch your centre line a bit more onto when you get in the lock inside.
Yeah. I'll let my rope dangle. Okay, lots of water coming down. I don't know whether I ought to. I suppose I should. It feels a bit weird being on these narrower locks again after being on the wide locks of the Grand Union. I kept saying that to people yesterday as we came down the locks. I seem to be going in a lot slower, which is a good thing because it means I'm not damaging anything. I'm not damaging me, not damaging the lock. I'm wondering if I'd be able to do that with my dodgy knee now. I did manage it at the Napton flight before I did my knee. It just saves for a long walk around the lock. Wonderful weather. Oh, this is the one that leaks out the wall. And I didn't read the notice. I think they're further restricting times on these locks. And in we go. Okay, I've stopped just inside the gates and Paul's just closing them. A big clunk in a minute. A couple of seconds. Or they might not be as the other gates swung open. These back gates were replaced in 2019. So I'm surprised they were as leaky as they are. Better. That's in the shop. Alright, Claydon Lock, Lock 20. I've got the back button on the gates behind. I've got the tiller hard over so that doesn't get stuck. And I'm being pulled forwards. Okay, this very gently filling. There is a bird up there. What is it? It's very small. There's two of them. Could be more. They look about the size of a blue tip or something like that. Right, we're going forward again. This is a very well kept lock flight. There's nice benches and little flower beds and bits and pieces all on each of the locks so people can come and sit and watch. Lots of gongoozling opportunities.
If you've made it this far in the vlog and you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe, as this will really help our channel. Thank you. We hope that you have enjoyed watching this part of our journey through the Claydon Lock Flight. Join us next time to see if we make it all the way to the top lock. Until then, bye! You can subscribe to our channel by clicking on the Yakka logo next to our little wooden narrowboat.